A nice clap. Are you rolling?
Roll. Rolling?
Yeah. All right. Oh, that was a nice one. So, can you tell us, Leo,
you want me to do this in English or in Spanish?
English.
Maybe a little of both.
A little as you like, but you know, less work for me if it's in English.
It's better? Easier? Okay.
And I like your Argentinian accent.
Okay. Maybe if I come up, you know, sometimes verbs come up and I don't know how to say
yeah,
that.
in Spanish it's good.
Maybe I throw it in Spanish. Okay.
So can you tell us where we're going and where you know, like this is the end of the trip, right? So can you describe what we're doing right now and you know, the end? So
yeah.
So we have an idea that it's, you know, that's okay.
I've been told to tell you where are we going, which I don't know. But this boat is heading to Puerto Maldonado as the final step of this amazing trip to the Amazon.
What do you have, like, if I can ask you just right now, what is your best memory? What do you remember that pops out in your mind from this trip? An image or a situation?
The thing that stuck with me the most is our ultimate survival skill as human beings, in a place where we are all city boys, you know, and we left this jungle place a long time ago, and we think, and we might be right, that we're thinking that we lost that edge, you know, or whatever it is, that yeah, you know, that survival thing. And I'm saying it because, as you know, we experienced this extreme storm while we were in a little boat like this in the middle of the river. Sure, man, that stuck with me forever, you know. Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Nothing. I was thinking absolutely nothing. At times I thought of my mom, which is extreme devout to Virgin Mary, and I connected with her through her. And at times I just thought of music, and I don't know, I was feeling many things, you know. Yeah. I was trying to remember how to swim, just like, you know, just like this, just like all my senses were like super awake, and like just I was ready, you know, for whatever it was coming, which, you know, that's the unknown with capital letters, you know.
So that's the kind of experience that you live in the Amazon, because you're like right in nature with the elements, and you have to face it, right? And that's the way it is, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Wow, check this place out, man. It's like, it's so different from what we are used to see, and I never saw anything like this. But you know, seeing pictures or watching videos or whatever, all the documents, you can see, you know, all the you know, books and all the documents out there. They don't do justice to such a majestical place, you know, such a mystic environment. Just like reconnecting with the vegetal world, like
Do you remember a moment where your senses were all, you know, crazy because of what you heard, of what you saw, what you experienced?
Yeah.
Can you describe?
Yeah. I realize I might be a nocturnal being, you know, because, like, you know, being out here and like sleeping in these places where like there was no like, you know, security, you know, the door you couldn't like really, you know, put a key for the door, or the houses didn't have glass, you know, we just had like a mosquito filter or whatever, you know. Come on, man, for people like us, we are like, you know, used to thieves and like robbers and like sirens and like ambulances, and none of that crap lives out here, you know, just like the monkeys and birds and like whatever animal comes and visits you. So like I couldn't really sleep any of the nights, man. I was like waking up like so much. Maybe because I was in this state of alert we have been talking about, because of all these minor situations, you know, and when you already talked to the guys about the police coming, and maybe like I was like feeling some sense of angriness coming from them, or like, you know, like waiting for some type of revenge or whatever, you know. That's just the mind working the way it does. But yeah, just like being at night listening, man, like our friend Kevin always listening for all these signs that you know, nature brings us every second.
And do you have a memory of one track or one place that struck you the most?
The place that struck me the most, maybe, well, two places maybe. Maybe the place where we follow the tracks of the tapir, of the tapir, or whatever, however you say it in English, I don't know. When we run to that clay palace, you know, and we saw nothing but some fruits and footprints and clay, and you know, we didn't get there in time to sight the wildlife, you know, the peccaries and the tapir and all the guys that go there to eat their soul, but just the quietness of that place, you know, after it's like when you walk into a party that is over, you know, like you see, you sense this you can feel it in the air, you know, that place was happening and you are late. Yeah, that was one place, and another place was the lake, where the anaconda lives, which we also didn't have a chance to see, but I know she saw us. I know she was waiting for us down there. Yeah.
You see it as a she?
Of course. No, because if not, it will be the anaconda. Anna is here, Lady Carlos Condo, or like Carlos Conda, or like Ruben Conda, or something, you know. Anna is a nice name for a snake.
And as a musician, how were your senses? You know, hearing about all that and all this symphony of sound. So, are you getting something as a musician extra? You know, are you getting inspired for your future endeavors, or are you feeling aroused?
Yeah, I think I feel totally overwhelmed, you know. Yeah, creativity I think is at its purest degree out here, man, you know, like you have like all these guys that they didn't go to school, you know, all these birds and like these creatures that produce sound, all these trees moving, man, you know, they didn't, in a way, they learned that thing in a very different way that we had to go to school to do everything we do, you know, to take a picture, to speak a language, to whatever. Mostly everything we do, you know, has to be teach and learn in this, like, you know, whatever you want to call it. We all know what it is because we all went through it at some point. But yeah, being out here and just listen and just listen for like those calls and like trying to tap to connect with those and like, you know, disregarding the rhythms and the melodies and all that, going to the point, you know, sound. I mean, as a musician, you know, sound is the first thing that cuts through and gets in just like the bags got to you, you know, under